Now let's zoom in on South Korean government's response to the North's fifth nuclear test. We have our Kim Hyun-bin standing by at the Ministry of National Defense in Seoul. Hyun-bin, what are you hearing from the officials there?
Good evening, Daniel. South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff said the magnitude 5 tremor was detected near North Korea's Punggye-ri nuclear test site at around 9:30 a.m. this morning. Now, the Ministry of Defense confirmed that it was a nuclear test, estimating the yield of the bomb at 10 kilotons, which will make it the biggest the regime has ever detonated. By comparison, Pyongyang's fourth nuclear test in January this year was estimated at 6 kilotons. This morning's apparent test also marks the shortest interval so far between nuclear tests by the regime. The ministry says that it is looking into whether the test was successful and also whether it was a hydrogen bomb. Now, shortly after the detonation, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Lee Sun-jin, held a video conference with key military leaders and ordered them to establish the highest state of readiness to strongly counter additional provocations from the north. He also called on the nation's troops to keep a lookout for any unusual activities north of the border. Now, government sources say there's a high chance today's test was aimed at marking the 68th anniversary of the establishment of the regime. Now, North Korea has conducted 5 nuclear tests so far, which were in 2006, 2009, 2013, January of this year, and now today. And of the 5, 3 were conducted under the reign of Kim Jong-un.
Right. Now, Hyun-bin, South Korea's military made an announcement regarding implementing a new plan to counter the North's nuclear and missile threats. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Well, previously, there were 2 steps to counter North Korea's nuclear and missile threats using kill chain and the Korea Air and Missile Defense System. The kill chain aims to preemptively identify and strike key enemy facilities before a missile is launched, while the KMD intercepts missiles before hitting designated targets. A third step has been implemented today, known as the Korea Massive Punishment and Retaliation. If North Korea plans to threaten South Korea with its nuclear weapons, so will spare no measures to retaliate by targeting the regime's core. Now let's hear what the JCS has to say.
Our third defense stage, the KMPR, should retaliate against North Korea's nuclear weapons by targeting the regime's leader and military headquarters. We'll use precise missiles and deploy special forces units to the north.
Well, that's all for now. We'll bring more updates in the later newscast.